Were you ever around him and Don Rickles?
Oh, I can't tell you how many times. Yeah.
Was that like ball breaking relationship they had? Was that a real thing, or was that played up for the camera?
Well, first of all, you're Italian. We play busting your onions. You're born busting onions. You know, that's what we do. You know, and Rickles was Jewish, but he would bust onions like no one could bust onions. You know, and yeah, he would. And Frank got a big kick out of it. You know the great story. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that. Rickles, when he was a young comedian, he wasn't married at the time. He was a young comedian. He only met Frank one time.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell it for those who haven't heard, but he only met Frank one time, and Frank knew who he was. He was a new comedian, and Frank was in Patsy's in New York on West 57th Street, and Rickles was with a young girl dating, and they're eating, and she looked across the room and she said, "Oh my God, there's Frank Sinatra." And Don said, "Yeah, Frank comes in all the time." She said, "You know Frank Sinatra?" He only met him one time. He said, "Yeah, I know Frank." She said, "If I could meet Frank Sinatra, I'd do anything." And she reached across the table and squeezed his hand and said, "Anything." So Rickles gets up and he goes over to Frank and said, "Frank, hey, he said, 'Oh, hey, Don, how you doing?' He said, 'Frank, the girl I'm with is a big fan. Do you think you might stop by our table and say hello?' He said, 'I'm getting ready to pay the check.' He said, 'Yeah, I'll do that.' Frank said he finished what he was doing. He got up, he walked clear across the restaurant, and he said, 'Hey, Don, how you doing?' And Rickles looked up and said, 'Not now, Frank. Can't you see I'm with somebody?'"